All right, everybody, welcome back to 2 Point Campus. We are going to get started right away by building our research lab. I'm guessing, I really don't know where this is going to be. It's going to be down here. So a research lab needs to be a 4x4 room as well. They're going to kill me with this stuff early on. We could do that. I really don't like this dungeon here. Like, that's kind of creepy. We could do this, but I don't think we're there yet. So I think we will move this over into this corner, trying to utilize the facilities the best we can for right now. So we will keep this at 4x4, and let's see what all this requires. Is this just like it also needs one of these. And then what is this? This is a research desk. We already placed that. We've actually placed 2 of those. We need some research cabinets. So let's unlock those. Our lovely filing cabinets are making a return. And we're going to place like 3 research cabinets down. Let's get a plant in here. Let's get a bin in here. Let's get some hand sanitizer in here. And let's get a couple of posters. We can unlock like a pie graph and a bar graph. I kind of like the research lights. So I think we're going to put those in there. That's level 4. Let's go ahead and do that. So now we have that research lab. We've lost... No, we're going to gain about $1,000 again. So I will take that. And it says, use research to develop upgrades and new bits of tech. Research the robotics bookcase to improve our robotics course. Okay, so start new project, robotics bookcase. And you just need a staff member with robotics. So we did have one extra. We had one extra teacher that shouldn't be needed for a while. So I think that ends up working. We do have students over here at the Robotics Lab. Let's see what they're doing. We had already employed 2 teachers, so I knew I hired a second teacher really early for some purpose. Are we gonna like see a robot pop up, or are you guys like just... Oh, that's the robot there? Oh, cool. Well, that's cool. We have all kinds of stuff going on in this room.
Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on.
And we have some research going on here, which is almost complete. That research is now complete, so we can place this item. Where is this supposed to go? This is supposed to go into our library, I bet. We will throw down one of those bookcases. Your campus is now a Bungle Certified Institute of Innovation, which is my way of saying, I think it's great. Your students might actually build that robot. Who knew? All right, and now we have gotten through the initial steps, and we now have what our requirements are to get our first star. So what we need to do is have a campus level of 12. We're only at 5. We are nowhere close to that. We need to complete 2 research projects, build a robot, and have level 6 robotics students. I think we're going to be working on that for a little bit. So, the good thing is that we're making a little bit of money. So that will help replenish our funds a little bit, because they are drastically needing replenished. Let's kind of take a look and see what it's going to cost for us to get an additional plot, because I think we're going to need to do that pretty quickly. It looks like the cheapest with the buildings is going to be 40,000. Which is expensive. Yeah, that's 60. That's 60. We're gonna need that. They want a car booth. We'll go ahead and do this. I don't know where the car booth is supposed to go. But we'll kind of put it over here. It's kind of cool. We're trying to build mostly inside of the campus here. Let's see how far we can actually... Oh, we can actually go out pretty far. So like we could really build this up. I mean, this could be a pretty large expansions that we can make. The only thing is that it is definitely going to take away from the grounds. So that's something to keep an eye out for. It's freezing here. I can't feel my elbows. Some of our students are getting too cold. Place down radiators to keep people warm. We have unlocked some radiators, and we need to place them around the campus. Well, that has changed some stuff. Yeah, it's just gonna be kind of cold in that room right now. Place 2 right there. Let's get one placed in here. Put 2 in there. We're gonna need to get this room pretty decently cooled. We should be able to get away with something like that. Can I fit one in here without stuff freaking? Yeah, but that's gonna make it really hot actually. I don't think I want to do that one. We will move this one kind of out to here. And then let's continue to place some radiators around the campus. We need one in the bathroom. Oh. This side of the bathroom is going to be a little chilly. Which means we're going to have to move our plant. And I can almost sneak that in there. See if I can sneak that in here now. Here's my radiator. No. I mean, I can kind of do that though. I guess that's what we're gonna. Well, let's rethink that. Let's do that. That I think works better. We do have a new research project available. We have General Knowledge Course, Lectern 2, Research Hub 2, Robotics Project 2, 3, and then a Training Pod 2. So let's go ahead and do the teach students that there's nothing trivial about trivia by stockpiling enough random information for an entire syllabus. The estimated research time is 300 days with 1,200 research points required. How many research points do we have?
Masterpiece in the collection, but how do I do it?
Does it
Really, it's a
tell me?
delicate balance of extreme talent and profound humility. Join me again tomorrow for more criminally underrated radio. Ta-da!
Lectern 3.
We're sorry for the litter that you...
Or sorry, I think we're going to start with the lectern. We're going to start with some stuff that we can upgrade, and we'll revisit that. All right, let's see what we have going on here. We lost some money. I figured that. They want a neon guitar. We'll go ahead and do that. Did you want that? Where did you want the neon guitar? Please not be in here. And that's where it's going to go. It fit, so we don't have to really worry about that. And then we also have an education minister. Tarquin Foxbridge has asked that we make some of our students less stupid. We'll receive some additional funding from the ministry if Tarquin can take all the credit. They are pretty blunt in here, aren't they? We will take that. We are working our way on the requirements here. Let's see. So we need a student. Education Minister Foxbridge will be visiting the campus to evaluate our academic standards. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do well, but sure, have them come. Let's go ahead and get some more radiators placed. I guess we should finish that project, huh? And that's really sucks that we have to do radiators now. I was not planning on that, and I would have planned some of this out differently had I known that radiators were coming. Let's try and get these rooms sorted first. Ooh, that's really hot. Let's move that out of the way. I think that'll be all right. And then in these rooms, we're just going to kind of do... We're just going to kind of do one on each side. And then we should probably throw a couple of these like around our hallways right now where we have doors for the moment. We will have to replace some of these as we continue to build stuff. But I think that covers pretty much everywhere on campus to allow us to have a decent heat coverage for the campus. Hey, that's a good number. We made 888 profit. They want a circuit board. That's another 10 kudosh. We will do that. I guess that's gonna go in the library. That's fine. That's fine. And let's continue. So we're still only at level 5. I think it's gonna take us a little while to get up to a level 12. But we will work our best to get up there. We are coming to the end of the first academic year. So we'll be able to really, hopefully, expand a little bit after this. My concern is finances. And I really didn't want to have to take out a loan this early. But I don't see how we're going to get around it. So let's take a look at the academic awards for year 1. We have a 100% passing rate with 10 continuing students, an average exam score of 80%. We do have contribution to research awards, so we've generated 1,077 research points, and that is Reg Thump, our teacher. So that gives us $5,000. We do get the Campus of the Year awards, so that's another $5,000. Our average room prestige is 5, and our attractiveness is 76%. And it looks like those are the only 2 awards that we grabbed this year. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. We also seem to have a robot now, which is kind of creepy. Anyway, you did it. You built a robot with nothing more than the requisite time, funding, and facilities. I feel inspired. In fact, I've written the plans for a robo design room. Hopefully your next robot can be even more brilliant. So we've gotten a career goal for Campus of the Year. Win Campus of the Year 10 times. So I don't think there's been a year where we haven't won that. But, you know, it is what it is. We're just pretty good. We're going to go ahead and upgrade that lectern. Hopefully that can get done here in the off time. Probably should have checked on that first. Let's do our course management and see how we can fit some more students in here. Robotics, we could upgrade robotics, which would give us 30 total students in a level 2 robotics room. That would require about $45,000 worth of build. Or we could add another course. I don't know what I want to do. I think we're gonna upgrade first, which boosts us to 30 students. We need a robo design room, and it looks like that's it. So if that ends up being all that we need, then I think we've made out on this. I think we've made the right decision, because that gives us the ability to have some flexibility going into the next school year. We're going to simply do just a 5x4 room here. So let's go ahead and get this built. We are going to put the robo hand thingy. What is that actually called? It is a mega hand. We're going to put the mega hand there. We're going to put our whiteboard over here. And then we're going to try and fit as many of these in as we can to this room. Which I realize these are some really big equipment. Okay, so we've gotten this one and this one. Let's get this one in here. And then we also need the head desk. And that's gonna be, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 tables. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We got all the tables. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. We'll put that in there as well. Some spare parts and all that jazz. And then we will put a radiator in this room. Gonna try and keep that to just one radiator. And then let's throw a plant in, and we're kind of running out of space. So we will put that in, and then we'll just kind of fit a couple of posters over here. We're not going to be able to get to a level 5, I don't think. But we're going to put that in there. We can almost get there. Yeah, we got to level 5. Okay, that's good. That's what I wanted to do. That gives us that room. That really cuts us short on cash. That also gives us 30 more points, though. So technically, we could do another course. What is our class schedule looking like? So it's going to be Lecture Theater 1, Robo Construction 1. Robo Construction 1, Lecture Theater 1.
It's time for a book review. Over to Maggie, who's been reading the memoirs of...
All right, so yeah, that works as is. I mean, you can almost fit another, but you're going to have overlap on both of these if you try and fit another year in.
This week, I've been reading A Life on the Waves by Ricky Hawthorne. Oh, so good. Really, really good.
Yeah, I don't think you could
I
do.
for, actually, that he spent so much time at sea. Or, well, near any water, really. And that's just super interesting.
No, you would need a whole nother thing. We're not going to do that. Yeah, we're not going to do that. I think we're just going to go with what we have, and we're going to start the next year.
Welcome to the start of
Because we do have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, yeah, we still have 30 room. 30. We had enough for 30 students. They want a love bench. We will give them that outside somewhere.
no pressure.
Like maybe over here. We could put like a couple of love benches and maybe, I don't know. We'll throw a duck thing in between them. That's fine. That works. And then we're going to capitalize, hopefully, on the increased students that we can bring some more money in. So going into our third year, we can really kind of start building up our robotics school. I didn't look. Are we good on teachers? I feel like we need a second teacher. And I'm going to grab... Oh, I can't. I want both of those teachers. Let me take out a small loan.
Administrator is reminded to stay hydrated.
I want this teacher because of their research ability, and we're going to throw them into research. And then I want this teacher because they are a level 2. And we're going to replace that teacher mid-class. And we're going to come into our staff management. And we're going to get rid of... Well, really, I don't have to get rid of that teacher. I could train that teacher and then get rid of the other level 1 teacher that we had. So let's start training for... which teacher was it that I replaced? This one? It's going to cost me $3,300. But I think we can do that without issue.
Plagiarism is
And then we're making about 15,000. So I'm enjoying the fact that we are making some money. Is this a student lounge? This is a student lounge. They want a student lounge party. We will go ahead and throw that. I have no problem scheduling that event. But we are going to do that in November. So that will give them that party. And then we have to collect 5 bookworms. I don't know what that is. Is that something I'm supposed to know? And then let's get a new research thing going on as well. I think we go ahead and do the general research course, because I feel like that makes sense kind of in a weird way for this school. Yes, I understand it's definitely a weird way to look at it, but I think it makes sense. And then we also have a level 2 janitor. We're going to go ahead and get this janitor in here. So we have an extra janitor.
skills
And
are
is this
non-transferable.
working? Did we already train that teacher? No, they haven't started yet. Ronald will... Oh, that's because he's in a course. We have this teacher. The level 2 robotics doesn't have anything to do. That's okay. That's okay. We'll swap. So Reg is going to become our robotics teacher. And yeah, I'm cool with that. One student needs a records cubicle for an assignment. That is the one thing I did not fit into this very tightly placed library.
Staff are reminded to
So We're gonna have to do that. We're gonna get rid of one of those. And we're gonna place the records cubicle. All right, there we go. That takes care of that. Let's see. We also need an Android poster required. We'll go ahead and place that. It's only 10. And we'll throw that on the wall there. Matter of fact, we'll throw 2 of those in there. And we'll throw 1 of those in there. I have no problem doing that. I like that. That gives us a few of them. So if people need, other students end up needing those for an assignment, they can do that. I would really like to get in a shower stall, but I kind of want to do that once I can move the students out of this room. So as we kind of go into the 3rd year, I think that's going to be our goal.
Sandwiches will be eaten by me.
I'm really tempted to take this plot right here. See, that's just a really small building. I think this would be the next spot that we take, just because it's four buildings for 40,000. Yes, they're really small, but we could put our student like lounge, our staff lounge maybe, and some other stuff in there. So I think that might be the best case to go. How many kudos do we have? They want a table football. We will do that.
Drinking too much milk can.
And where does this have to go? It has to go
Be safe and try to have very slightly less than that. This message is brought
in that room. So we'll go ahead and place that there. And let's see. Education Minister Foxbridge will be visiting the campus. We will accept that again. I'm cool with that. Definitely hearing some return to the hospital stuff more often than what we ever have before. All right. I think we're in a good place. We're about halfway there to the level 1. Kind of taking it a little bit slow. We do have an academic whatever going on right now. Is our teacher training up? It looks like we can start another... Okay. Is he... Okay, he's going into train now. Or not. Okay, he's not going into train now. Let's go ahead and schedule another training then. Let's get our janitor here trained up. I think we're gonna try and train our janitors up to level 2. And I might also try and get them all set for mechanics. All right, we're going to schedule a few trainings there. And then whenever those happen, I don't know, like, how that happens. Is that something, like, I can control somehow? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think they just go when it's open. Okay, this is kind of weird.
And education is priceless.
All right. We're going there. We probably should have hired another staff member, but that's okay. I think we have everything going pretty good towards our first star rating. We're a little more than halfway through everything. It looks like we need another assistant, so we'll go ahead and hire that assistant real quick. That's a level 3 librarian. I will take that. Because then I don't have to hire them myself. I think we're in a good spot. So we're kind of coming in towards the end of the academic year. We have robotics projects going on. We're trying to train a new course that we can offer, a general education course. I'm super excited for it. I think this is also a great spot to end this episode so we can transition into the next episode where we handle year 3 and of course conclude year 2 in 2 Point Campus Mitton University. I'm Dennrick. Have a good one. We'll be back soon.